Hello traders, welcome to Investo.com's How to Trade Binary Options. In this lesson I'm going to teach you how to trade binary options with the daily pivots. And the daily pivots are a very popular tool amongst traders because they give you zones of support and resistance that you can use during your trading session. And these daily pivots are only used throughout the day, and on the next session they are recalculated. So let's go to the MT4 platform and the 15-minute GBP USD, and I'll show you how they look like. You can see right here, I'm going to open this, and the dim gray line is the central pivot or the mid pivot. Then the green lines are daily support 1, 2, and 3. And the red lines the green lines are daily resistance 1, 2, and 3, and the red lines are daily support 1, 2, and 3. And now just look at how price reacts to these daily pivots. Now let's start with this session, okay? From the start of this daily pivot to the end of this daily pivot, you can see that price comes all the way up to the mid pivot, then bounces back down. We are still not trading because of the hour of the day. We are waiting for some volume to get into the market. Then price breaks with the daily pivot. So when price breaks, let me just thicken this chart out for you guys. When price breaks with the daily pivot, what you're going to do is you're going to wait for price to come back to the daily pivot for you to be able to buy call options. Just as in this case, okay? When you get a rejection candle, and the rejection candle is this candle. Let me thicken again this out for you guys. The rejection candle is this inverted pin bar or inverted blue pin bar right here. So you are going to buy call options at the start of this candle right here. And if you look at closely, you buy the call options right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 candles later, your call option expires in the money. And take a look again, okay? Price breaks through the daily resistance once, then retests the daily resistance once again as support. And when you get this rejection candle right here, you can go long, or you can buy call options again at this level right here, and 1, 2, 3, 4 candles later, this option also expires in the money. But take a look what happens when price hits daily resistance 2. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see the entire move. From this low to this high, price had moved around 190 pips in one single day. That's a huge range. So when price hits these highs at the daily resistance 1, you can you can expect a correction to the downside, okay? When you get this engulfing candle, look at this beautiful engulfing candle right here. You get the bullish candle and then a huge bearish candle. When you get a huge bearish candle, you get a signal to buy put options at the daily resistance 2 on a very big daily range. But sadly, this option expires out of the money. 1, 2, 3, 4. It expires out of the money. But you can see that even after it expires out of the money, price moves all the way to these lows, okay, before continuing in a range. Now, if we move further, if we move back, you can see reactions on these daily pivots all the way around. So let me just zoom out a little bit, and let's grab this reaction right here, for example, okay? Now, what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you what happens when you don't know what you're doing and when you're just trying to trade the daily pivot hit, okay? Now, you can see that price moved from these highs to these lows on a 130 pip range, from the mid pivot to the daily support 2. Then we have a candle that breaks through the daily support 2, and then we have 2 bullish candles. But we still don't have a clear signal that we are moving up. Why? Because the bullish candle, or the bearish candle still engulfs these 2 bullish candles. when the third candle appears and breaks with the previous candle's high, we can know that we might be looking to buy call options right here. And after we get an indecisive candle, which is this dodgy candle right here, the red dodgy right here, we can buy call options at the open of the next candle, which means that 1, 2, 3, 4 candles later, we have another winning trade using the daily pivots. You have to be careful when you're trading with the daily pivots. For example, right here, we could have acted and we could have traded this rejection on the mid pivot, which would have 1, 2, 3, 4 candles expired in the money too. But I mean, you could have traded it, but I mean, the market was trading so thinly that I would have waited for a move to the upside or to the downside to the daily support 1.